third quarter to Carlton. Essendon 44, Carlton 27. Through the pack, the hand pass out to Bahaja. A short one, intercepted by Bordelotto. That was a clever mark. Out to Sheldon. His target, Malin. But Buckley is there. Now Malin a chance. Not a good pass. Bazasto. Oh, but his head pulled off. No nonsense, doesn't worry. Plays on quickly. At the Marku. Lines up from 30 metres out. Now will the ball come back? I followed the flight of the ball down towards the goal area. Marku is going to get a 15-metre penalty.
Dool has whipped him 10 metres up the ground, gaining advantage. I don't know whether umpire Nash will be conned. He has been. Carlton have gained 10 metres.
Marku obviously interfered with after he delivered the ball. It went through for a behind. He's been given the option and no doubt will take the kick.
Great play by Bruce Dool. There's Watson shaking his head. Can't believe it because the umpire's back was turned and in a flash Dool had gained those 10 metres.
Marku 30 metres out. The Carlton second goal in as many minutes. He scored it okay. That's his first. 2 goals to Carlton, early stages of this third term. In fact, we've got just 4.5 minutes on the board.
Carlton right back into it in the third quarter. 2 quick goals to them. Bruce Dool now playing at centre-half forward after a very shaky start on the back line. He's in that frame then. It's been a desperate struggle for both sides. Now it's up to Essendon to see if they can keep Carlton out. They were good enough to do that in the first half, with the Blues showing all their poise, all their talents. They're coming back into the game. Free kick. Free kick, and Fitzpatrick's, this would be at least his 4th or 5th free kick for infringements around the ground, particularly they're dangerous in the forward line, and he's kicking this just within the 45 by 45 square. Not a bad pass, but Carey's there. He dropped it, took his eyes off it. Buckley's like a cat on the mouse. Another goal coming up for the Blues. Stoneham running in. Stoneham punches it, fist to it. Oops, Johnson got his boot to it. And that exchange came to a quick halt. There'll be a ball up alongside the behind post.
Different Carlton at the start of this third quarter. Only 11 points down now. Knock away by Madden. Marquezani under pressure. Chance for Buckley. Can snap. Well tackled by Clark. Now Montgomery. Under loads of pressure. Well pressured by the Bomber defence. Folds. Nice hand pass for Haja. Hunter in front. All Carlton at the back. McConville. Marku. Beautiful pass to Bazasto. Oh, bad miss. 2 hands for beginners, son. And a free kick to Carey.
In danger against Bazasto. Carey's kick rebounds off a player. Malin overran it, so did Bahaja. Good shepherding behind play allows Marku to pop the ball down towards the goal area. Feeding off the pack is Wells, and so is Johnson. Good tackle on Johnston, but he had no hope of getting rid of the ball. And a ball that will result just 15 metres out from Carlton's goal.
Essendon defence under incredible pressure.
The Bombers lead by 11 points, 44 to 33. They led by 23 at half-time. That's only about 6 minutes ago. Dool through the pack, weaving his way through like a rugby scrum. That a ball up this time about 18 metres out of Carlton's goal. Justin Madden. Oh, Dool gets it down to Johnson. Great ruck work by Dool. Andrews dropping back will take the mark and play on quickly.
Andrews' long clearing kick out towards Watson. Takes it as a spill from the hands, and away goes the champ. He's running away from Sheldon. He switches direction. He's gone to the half-forward line. The kick landing up to full forward to Madden. Southby at the back. Madden better balance. Goes after it. In a trace, the ball's on the Dons forward line. A chance for Otway. Good tackle here by Ashman. McConville doesn't know what to do. He's not the only one. Otway, a shot for goal. Beautiful! Wayne Otway showing some of the East Perth class.
8 minutes gone now in the third term, and Essendon again by the best part of 3 goals. Madden, a beautiful knock to Bahaja. Late on the scene, Van der Harp. Crow there to assist. Nicely inboard to Folds. Plenty coming at him, but stood his ground well. Hunter A man who always stands his ground. Tremendous courage. At centre-half back for Carlton.
Goes out wide, looking for Kukumilis. Takes the mark in front of Danaher. Over the top to Ashman. The Blues go forward towards Dool. Runs on the arc. A long kicking towards centre-half forward. To ground. High tackle. No, there'll be a ball up at centre-half forward. The Blues into attack about 35 metres out from their goal. That's Clark. Good stocky defender, Clark, along with Carey. Justin Madden palms it down beautifully to Otway. McConville leading in the race. Big Ronnie bearing down on him. No, it's Van der Haar, in fact. Mark Koo going past to Sheldon, but he won't go for Sheldon. He'll go for Bosustow instead. The mark is being paid. Just over 20 metres out from goal. And about 4 or 5 metres in from the boundary. The Blues trail by 17 points. Oh, he steers it beautifully. That's his second. Essendon 7-8-50. Carlton 5-9-39.
Bosustow just kicked his second goal to bring Carlton within 11 points of Essendon now. They were 24 down at, or 23 at the start of the quarter, and the free kick going to young Essendon ruckman Simon Madden. Now, he's certainly a handful. His extra few inches is really a worry to the likes of Fitzpatrick and also Warren Jones. And that's a fine kick from young Madden down towards Crow. Knocked away from him by Bortolotto. Picked up by Hawker. Past Klomp. Gets his boot to the ball. Grabbed by Bortolotto now. The long handball out towards Kukumilis. Onto Marcassani. The Blues looking good when they're coming forward. To Dool at half forward. He's got it. Who plays on? Uses clever handball to Kukumilis. But he ran into two. He couldn't get past him. It's Danaher. Eustace Shepherd's well from Hawker. A throw, perhaps. Here's Dool as cool as a cucumber. Now it's centre-half forward and doing it beautifully. Van der Haar, Stoneham. Grabbed there by Hurd. Over the top to Foles. You can see that on. A wall of Essendon players coming towards him. He kicks the ball out towards Watson, running over towards the half-forward flank. Buckley behind him. Watson not worried about that. Three teammates. Good play, Watson. If they talk, they'll do well. They do. Danaher.
Through tackle by McConville. Danaher onto Van der Haar. Dangerous here for Carlton. The Dutchman up to full forward. Lovely pass to Crow. Beautiful, deliberate left foot delivery then by Van der Haar. And Max Crow is only 25 metres out. As good as directly in front. Kick one, and this is a very important kick because the Blues are edging back into this big match. That's there. Second goal to Crow, and again the Bombers get away to a 17-point lead.
The Bombers by 17 points, 13 minutes into this third term. Very even quarter so far. Wells, Marcassani, Klomp, Eustace number 19. Bush in the back. The ball up. Umpire Morgan. Wide of centre. Fitzpatrick. Oh, against Stoneham in the back. It is. Buckley. Ashman going past. Sheldon. Off hands. Dool. Gets a call from Marku, but the kick not good. Oh, tipped a tap on by Bosustow, didn't come off. Kick through the pack, Marku open goal. Goal! That's his second.
Dool and Marku are putting Carlton right back in the game now. 23 points down at the start of the quarter. Now it's 11, but it's Madden dominating the ruck for Essendon again, and that's an obvious free kick to Watson. He's in the centre of the field. The Dons need a rapid goal here to even things up. Watson's 11th kick now to centre half forward. Klomp knocks it away. Crow. Ashman's been an active rover, always been on hand when needed. Good mark there to Duckworth. Duckworth against Kukumilis on the outer wing. Should go straight down. He does. Crow's there. Van der Haar at the back. The Dutchman got up and couldn't take it. Fitzpatrick's been the hero today. Van der Haar steals away. Only metres out. He's done it. And that's the answering goal that Essendon needed.
16 minutes gone in the term. Fitzpatrick fighting hard at the bounces, gets it to Sheldon. Marcoux under the ball. Where will this go? Carey. No Carlton players going with him. Well done by the Bomber defender. Andrews under pressure. Oh, solid stuff, Buckley. Eustace well tackled. Now Buckley the chance. Good hand pass. Montgomery. Marcoux. Pizzasto. It's there! Number 3 to Pizzasto, and this quarter has had everything.
Everything you'd want in a football match has been displayed here this afternoon. It's Max Crowe and Fitzpatrick. Good knock by Fitzpatrick. Carlton moved forward. Wells gets it. Possession. Was tripped. Still gets his kick. Kukumilis, a little tap in the back there. Malin's been a good player. Very quick to make up on someone else's mistake. On the half-forward line. Quickly onto Marcoux. He gets around one. Trip goes down. Maybe a bit lucky there, Alex.
Extremely professional free kick, I would have thought. I would have said he was unlucky.
All right. Unlucky. Marcoux takes the kick. He should kick this. No more than 30 metres out for his 18th kick. The Blues are trailing by 22 points. He brings it in from right to left. He's done that. Marcoux, his 3rd goal.
With the Blues still in there pitching, 16 points down. They certainly need the next goal. Malin gives them a bit of a knock on, but Danaher was there. Knocked away from him by Dool. Fitzpatrick's very tired, but gets it out to Ashman. To Hunter. Close to best man on the ground. Montgomery the knock on. Big Crow does the roving. Slightly loose pass. Oh, Johnston should have gone after it with his hands, not his feet. Comes to Duckworth. Long one to Watson. Here's danger. He's been... well tackled by Marquezani. Bahaja, though. Now folds. To half forward. All Carlton. Hunter.
Unbeatable today, and certainly unpassable.
8th mark to Ken Hunter. Kick number 17. He's got a 15-metre penalty.
Should get another one the way Simon Madden's run along next to him.
Hunter looking for Dool. One-handed. Yes, he'll get a free kick. He was being held by the other by Terry Danaher. Oh, a bit of a sloppy pass to Fitzpatrick. He's looking for a hand pass. There's nobody there. Up towards half-forward he goes. Montgomery up. Skips the ball out towards Johnston. Stoneham's kick is smothered. Carlton still in possession to Johnson again. If he can weave through. Off the back of Andrews. It goes still going forward to Marcoux. 35 metres out. Oh, he's grabbed as he kicked the ball. Johnson from the side. Oh, no mark. Great effort. The clearing kick from Stoneham.
Crow.
Out to Crow. Crow towards Watson. Oh, Dool superb. Off hands. Montgomery a chance. Got his bit to it. Andrews tackled by Pizzasto. Malin in there and punched away by the Bombers.
Wasn't that great stuff by both sides? All the pressure that you could want applied and received by all the players involved in that exchange. It's a brilliant football match. Carlton's forward pocket. They're fighting back. That was Crow getting up high. This is Foles for Essendon. Dool's there. Dool and Danaher. Dool wins. Now it's Danaher's turn. The tackling has been so fierce. The ball up. Moving back towards the centre as Essendon's forcing it, trying to force it onto their forward line. At 63 to 79, Essendon leading. Crow took his eyes off the ball, didn't look at it. Here's Bahaja. And out of play.
Well, I wonder if either side will crack in the next 10 or 15 minutes. Thrown everything at each other since half-time. Buckley to Dool. There's been an inspiration at centre half forward. Up to full forward, Pizzasto. Oh, good attempt. Now the chance. It's there. No, it hit the post again. Oh, I thought it had just squeezed through. Pizzasto can't believe it.
Peter Pizzasto, 3 goals for. The Bombers by 15 points, 17 minutes into the final term. Terry Danaher. Van der Haar, Bortolotto number 6. Van der Haar. Eustace overran it. Klomp goes to Bortolotto. Funny old hand pass to nobody, really. Folds ended up with it. Fowler tapped it over to nobody. Hunter, absolutely superb today. Fitzpatrick. Korkamilis. Oh, the man in the middle. Duckworth. On the wing, member side. Looking for Madden. Up high, one-handed, got into the back of Hunter, and Hunter gets another kick. Half-back flank this time, kick number 19, or rather hand pass.
And absolutely superb, Ken Hunter. I'd give him best on ground. That's a compliment because a lot of other good players there. Marcoux, one of the reasons for Carlton's fight back, and look at this speed. Hunter's got his back, or Busasto's got his back to the play, but there he's running with the ball. Stoneham right on his hammer. Busasto to grass, looks for the free kick. Kicked through by Clark. Hit the post again, behind to Carlton. They're edging ever so slowly towards Essendon's score.
Short pass to Danaher was good, confident stuff. 18 minutes gone. A 15-metre penalty against Dool here. Danaher wants to move it. Beats the pack. Malin has to go after his own little tap. Now danger. Van der Haar, it's all Essendon. Otway. The lead from Madden. At the back. Hunter. Just doesn't make mistakes. All Carlton now. After the Bombers made their surge. They've left it open for the Blues. Away goes Ashman. He can give it on to Malin. Just pops the little one over the top. Gets himself into a bit of strife, but gives it to Korkamilis. Promising move by the Blues up to Johnston. Wells intercepts. Oh, Johnston had his name on it. They're both good kicks. So, 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. And the Blues will be hoping that Wells can register either a 6 or a half dozen from about 45 metres out, perhaps a little bit more. 18th kick. Won't make it. I'm sure Johnston would have. Throw in.
Out of bounds in Carlton's left forward pocket, main scoreboard end. The Bombers lead by 14 points, 19 and a half minutes played in the quarter. Montgomery 18, Madden has no trouble, and knocked further away by Clark. About 25 metres away from Carlton's goal. Justin Madden again, taps it down. Who to? Marquezani. Oh, he's beset upon by a few players. Stoneham out of the pack. Terry Danaher, Fitzpatrick. Oh, Madden, about fourth in line, got that. Half-back flank, Simon Madden. Bahaja. Otway. Out wide. Folds. And towards Eustace. Klomp. Nearly. He recovers well. Hand pass to nobody, although Hunter's there. Weaves his way through like a bit of cotton wool. Fitzpatrick looking to feed off somebody. No, he's going for the kick. That's all Essendon. The mark taken by Danaher at centre half back.
Very much seesaw at this stage. Only one goal scored by either side in this final term at the 20-minute mark. Danaher's kick to the centre. There's three of them. That's a tackle around the neck. I'd say it started that way from Southby on Hawker, but he should have been given the free kick for around the neck. Ball up in the centre of the field. Simon Madden this time. Fitzpatrick got into his back and Simon Madden takes it. This is a big chance Essendon wants now. We try to look for Van der Haar to take the big mark. Simon Madden kicks it down to Justin Madden. He lumbers out after it. No one's getting it. Eustace, rather, gets the kick. Van der Haar's there. He got up high. Hawker! Goal! Will-o'-the-wisp, Glenn Hawker, with a grin like a cat coming out of the dairy.
Good on your leggy. So Essendon winning it by 26 points. The margins at the changes, 10, 23, 17 and eventually 26 points in favour of Essendon. and so Carlton with only 2 premiership points after 2 matches played. For Essendon, Hawker 3 goals, 2 apiece to Crowe, Otway and Eustace, and for Carlton, Bazasto and Marcoux each kicked 3 goals, and for Essendon, Ron Andrews was reported, and in all 8 players reported in round 2 of VFL